Hello guys, how is everybody doing tonight? My name is Alan Snyder, and this is my first ever forecast or preseason tropical update, as we see here. We're gonna go over a few things today, like what this shows and a few maps and whatnot. And I'm also gonna give my prediction on what the hurricane season is gonna look like. Alright, so let's take a look at this disturbance right here. Gives it a 50% chance of formation in 48 hours and the 5-day forecast. Let's take a look at what it says. An area of low pressure is expected to form several hundred miles southwest of Bermuda by Monday. This system could develop into a short-lived subtropical or tropical cyclone late tomorrow or Tuesday while moving northward or northeastward. By Wednesday, however, conditions are forecast to become unfavorable for farther development, and I'll show you guys why here in a moment. And the system should become rapidly absorbed by a cold front. An Air Force Reserve reconnaissance aircraft is scheduled to investigate the disturbance Monday afternoon. If necessary, interests in Bermuda should monitor the progress of this system. And the next special tropical weather outlook will be posted at 2 a.m. Here in a few hours, pretty much. All right, let's take a look at the sea surface temperatures here. I mean, the water is it's warm, just barely warm enough to form any tropical systems, but I highly doubt it's going to turn into a hurricane. The water is just not warm enough in this area right here to form a hurricane. I honestly don't think it will be a high-end tropical storm either. If anything, I think it would be a high-end tropical depression or a low-end tropical storm, if anything. Nah, here's the sea surface temperatures for the rest of the Atlantic. It's looking pretty warm. Not gonna lie. Pacific over here, that's a hot tub right there. Honestly, I'm yeah. I mean the Gulf, it's trying to warm up pretty nice too. And then we got this area right here where it's really warm. Anyways, let's take a look at the equatorial Pacific, the ENSO as they may say. As you can see throughout time, it starts waning away. It's like it's really warm at the surface here, and then it just backs off a little bit. And now this cold area is starting to form in here. I wouldn't be surprised tomorrow when the outlook comes out for that this will be all the way up here, and this big area right here gets smaller and smaller, in my opinion. All right, let's look at the GOES 16 here real quick, and we're gonna take a look at the tropical disturbance that is in the Atlantic right now. As you can see, all the clouds are just all over the place, and I think wind shear is definitely taking effect on the system. There's no doubt about it because all the clouds are going every which way. Like I think it's gonna either be right here or like right here, where maybe it will form. But right now, it's just being shredded by wind shear at the moment. And this cold front right here is gonna pick this up and then take it northeastward, so it's no threat to land whatsoever. And that's a good thing. We don't want to see action hitting the coast this early in the season. Well, it's technically preseason, but same thing, right? We don't want it. We don't want it. Anyway, let's take a look at the GFS real quick. We're gonna set this in motion here. Let me scroll down a little bit, and we're gonna start this here. Yeah, see, the little thing tried to form up right here, and it just gets sucked up by this thing right here. And something else seems to be coming this way, and well, nothing comes of that either. Now this over here, we're definitely gonna have to keep an eye on that, which I will do another video for that at a different time, because I think I saw pressure as low as 945, and that's for this early in the Pacific season, that's pretty darn low. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. Looks like it's heading for a beeline right into this area right here. Close enough. Actually, yeah, it is directly impact where my cursor is. So we got a whole bunch of storms coming in here. It's like this is like a breeding ground. It's like this part of the America has been getting swamped since like the beginning of this year with a it started with snowstorm after snowstorm after snowstorm, or what we call land hurricanes, and it's just been devastating this part of America. Like we've had so many tornadoes, so much severe weather, and I'll probably do another video tomorrow about the severe weather here because tomorrow is going to be green lit for so much severe weather that it's not even funny. So I'll probably take a look at that tomorrow. All right, let's go into the predictions of what other forecasters call for the season, like numbers and all that, and then I'll give my numbers and what I think will happen this season. All right, so Colorado State University is calling for 13 named storms, 5 hurricanes, 2 major hurricanes. Tropical storm risk, 12 named storms, 5 hurricanes, 2 major hurricanes. The Weather Channel, 14 named storms, 7 hurricanes, 3 major hurricanes. North Carolina State University, 13 to 16 named storms, 5 to 7 hurricanes, 2 to 3 major hurricanes. AccuWeather, 12 to 14 named storms, 5 to 7 hurricanes, 2 to 4 major hurricanes. Weatherbell, 10 to 15 named storms, 4 to 7 hurricanes, 0 to 2 major hurricanes. And lastly, Global Weather Isolation, 13 named storms, 6 hurricanes, 2 major hurricanes. And here's what I'm predicting is going to happen this season. So named storms, I'm going to go with 16 named storms. Yes, I'm going to go above average since it looks like the El Nino is starting to wane a little bit. And the cold air is trying to seep back up into the equatorial Pacific, but I don't think the weak El Nino is going to do a whole bunch to disturb the Atlantic hurricane season, because I think it's a little too late for that, honestly, and that's just my opinion. So with that, I'm going to go with 16 named storms, 8 hurricanes, 4 major hurricanes. And that's what I think. I want to thank you guys for joining me on my first prediction slash hurricane forecast slash, just an update in general. Anyways, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.